Hello, 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 beautiful people. Welcome back to Unveiling the Sacred, where it is our mission to reveal and unveil the magic in your everyday life, to help you see things through new eyes, because when you see things with new eyes, the things that you see change. And that's my mission here at Unveiling the Sacred, is to sometimes offer new perspectives. The treasure is all around you, and we just have to adjust our vision. Because sometimes we get so used to our everyday living that we miss the miracles all around us. We're waiting for the big moment. We're waiting, for the big things in life. And life is made of small things, small moments. The more that we can sink in to the present moment and truly see and appreciate, come back to our senses. Lose your mind, come to your senses. Experience the world that you're in right now. And trust me, this is such a big thing for me. Living in my head all the time, analyzing how things are going to turn out before they even happen, analyzing, predicting, judging, labeling. It's what the mind does. And one of the best things we can do is to become aware of how our mind works and see all the ways it gets in the way of us experiencing the magic. So unveiling the sacred, it's really about revealing the magic that's all around you, helping you to see all the things that you've been overlooking or maybe have never thought about. I guess the word apocalypse in some definitions means lifting of the veil. You hear the word apocalypse, you think, oh, it's going down, we're going down. But apocalypse means lifting of the veil. So a big thing in 2020 was people started to feel like things are getting really bad. People started to feel like the world's going downhill quick. And I think a lot of what happened, what it was we're just starting to see how things are. The veil is being lifted, right? We had this illusion. We were able to live in these illusions that things were a certain way. And we were living, as if the world was, if things were maybe all good. And we're starting to be shown and forced almost to look at the things that we've been so conveniently ignoring. It's been way too easy for us to ignore things here in the West and ignore the consequences of our actions, ignore all the ways in which we are supporting suffering and creating misery on this planet. And it's getting harder and harder for us to hide from that and distract ourselves, right? So it's very uncomfortable for people. We're starting to, we have our eyes glued open. We're starting to have to look at things that we've been ignoring. And that's good. How else can we improve or change if we don't look at things for how they are? If we don't see things the way they are? We really need to slow down and just look at things. And one of the big things is we're disconnected from our actions. Like on an emotional level, we don't really feel or realize the consequence and the effect of the things that we do in the world. It's really been out of sight, out of mind for our culture. Whether that's from where our food comes from, you name it, As consumers, what we choose to buy and purchase and consume contributes to more creation of that product, right? So if you're supporting a business that's destroying the planet and treating animals terribly, you're connected to that. Even if it's out of sight, out of mind, like a lot of these businesses try their best to make sure that we don't see how they're working and what they're doing to the planet. But we're still connected to all the things that we do, even if we try our best to ignore it. And so it's becoming harder and harder for us to escape the consequences of our actions, and rightly so, because we make a huge impact on the planet. And so a little breakdown on what this channel is and why I'm doing this. I really just want to connect with people and start conversations. I want to talk to you. I want you to tell me how you're feeling, and I want to talk. I think conversations are the best thing in life when we're being honest, when we're being real. So unveiling the sacred, it's me. Just trying to connect with others and remind them they're not alone, and reveal the magic that's all around us. It's either everything's a miracle or nothing is. You choose. It's either everything is a miracle or nothing is. How am I even here right now? How are you even here right now? How are we even connected right now? How's that not a miracle, right? So sometimes we just have to adjust our vision and our perspective to see just how crazy life is, right? It's almost too much. It's almost too intense. And so a lot of us dull ourselves down and numb ourselves to it because it's so crazy that we're even here. And it's so scary that it's not permanent, right? It's scary that everything changes and everyone goes away, At least that's what we think, right? We're afraid of things we don't even understand, which doesn't make sense. But man, sometimes the best thing we can do is just be there with somebody. Be there for somebody. Because I had this revelation last night. The revelation was, the hardest thing in life is feeling like you're in it alone. That's the hardest part. That makes life hard. You think you're the only one facing these problems, having these fears, having these doubts. When you think that you are alone, when you think, man, I'm the only one that cares about the world, I'm the only one that, that wants things to change for the better, when you think that you're the only one feeling this way, it makes it harder for yourself. And the remedy for that is community. Conscious connections with other beings who feel the same. Connecting with others brings us out of our shell, brings us out of our head, brings us, to remember that, man, this isn't all about me. I'm a part of this huge thing. I'm not a disconnected, separate little thing fighting for survival. I'm a part of everything. And so if we can rise to the challenge of being human, we can do something great with our world and our lives. And sometimes the most great thing you can do is just show up, just be here, and inspire others to do the same. And that's what I'm shooting for with my channel. I wanna ignite conversations. I wanna inspire new thoughts and just share my voice. It feels good. It feels good to know that this might reach somebody and make an impact on them. Universe means one song. If you didn't know that, I heard that before. Universe, one song it means. And we're all a part of the song. We're all a little note in the song. So if you share your note, if you share your music in the song or your piece, it's going to contribute to the grand song, right? And that's pretty awesome. Life's a gift. Really is. So, much love, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I love you. See you later.